We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Colin McHugh gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Adalberto Mondesi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
And he'll dive back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Nicky Lopez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. McHugh has pitched just under 60 innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Mondesi gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-1 home. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Another 2-2 offering.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground for the shortstop Bogarts. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting first, the center fielder, with Merrifield.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Counts 1-0.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One out and a runner on second base. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So first and third with 1 away. And that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Dozier. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here comes the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 2-2 to Hunter Dozier.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
one thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the 1st, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Brad Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 16 homers, and 36 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the 1st right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lifted the other way to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Batting first, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here it comes.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Merrifield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
66.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two and one to the Royals first baseman. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 11 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Royals are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Royals. Here's J.D. Martinez. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Here's the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a hard liner. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Kevin Pillar will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Another one sent foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here's the pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Boston strands a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. To first. Moreland's there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. Merrifield takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Royals are on top, 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to go is the second baseman, Michael Chavis.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
This one's down to 3rd. There is Franco. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The designated hitter, Hunter Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And up steps Salvador Perez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0-1 the count. None out, runners at first and second. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
One and one, here it comes. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. As a look, now the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. In there, strike 2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Marcus Walden answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Marcus Walden.
Adalberto Mondesi will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
A 1-0 delivery, and I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now in the box, Nicky Lopez. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he fouls this one off. Line toward right center. Pilar is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. It's a run on 2 hits here for KC. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Royals out in front, 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bogaerts, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, has had a great season to this point and may well earn a spot on the AL All-Star roster because of it. He heads into the day 2nd in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. At the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Chopper to short. Mondesi scoops it up, and there's out number 2. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Jorge Soler. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now the pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Strike two.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Ready on 0-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bronco fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi is under this one. 1 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Maikel Franco will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. Franco, the former Philly, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
The 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the third out. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Royals lead it 2-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here now is Rafael Devers. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this will land foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Ready for another chance? Nicky Lopez, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is up and in, ball 1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Popped him up. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Royals are on top 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there's out number 1. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Popped him up. Perez over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
Hunter Dozier digging in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hunter Dozier.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
3-2 to the Royals' designated hitter. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador.
Into the box, Salvador Perez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And it's fouled away. to 2-2 now.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. And he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
To the plate now, Michael Franco. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, foul ball.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 3-0 Royals. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Greg Holland.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
0-1, here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-1. That's ball 2. Count is full, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's set and the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Holland pauses. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Two down, runners at first and second. And 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to keep the shutout in check. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Still down 3-0. Josh Taylor enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Alex Gordon. First pitch on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Down the first baseline. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, 1. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball called, 3rd strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Nicky Lopez, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Scott Barlow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Martinez.
Now it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0. especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. On the ground to third. There is Franco. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The right fielder,
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fouled off. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Man, they came in here with a mission, and that mission is almost complete. They've won the first 3 games of this series and would love to seal the road sweep with a victory tomorrow.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Brad Keller notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Colin McHugh couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Scott Barlow records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Ple